join the scene. Hang with the kindest warble queen. Crochet, crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the warble queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest warble queen. Crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. A yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the warble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the warble queen. She's turning yarn into handmade face. With every stitch, she sets the tone, a crafty vibe all of her own. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the warble queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest warble queen. Crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream, crafting magic, soft and serene. Break crochet, the warble queen. Join the scene, hang with the kindest warble queen. Crochet, crafting smiles the handmade way. A yarny legend crochet queen, hooks in hand with flair so keen. Break crochet, the warble queen. She's stitching joy in every row, with colors bright and yarny glow. From loop to loop, she's living the dream.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Linda got first, and thank you for the check-in, Linda. Yeah, we did. We actually got back sooner than we thought we were going to. They were kind of running a little behind today, but they got us back home before we thought. Biscuit got his little butt shot, and that was it. And we're back home. Now, today, I don't have a picture of this, but I do. Hi, Panther. How are you doing? So I'm going to make this, I should have took a picture of it, but anyway, I didn't. But anyway, I'm making a chicken pot holder. My supervisor, she raises chickens, or she has chickens, and I made her chicken coasters last year for her birthday, and this year I'm going to make, um hold on and I'll send. Um, thank you for the chicken, Crafty, thank you. Um, but, let's see, I gotta get this up there. Um, anyway, so I'm gonna make her a pot holder this year. Thank you for the check-in, Scotty. Scotty Scott, thank you for the check-in. Welcome in, welcome in. How is everyone doing today? We had to chase a bunny. Yes, chickens. Um, uh, chickens. She loves her chickens. They're like pets. Um, she's 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 a crazy lady. We call her a squirrel because she's like goes in 20 different directions, and we're all her nuts. So, because whatever. I saved it, so I sent you a picture. Crazy lady. Yes. Okay, hold on. Mhm. What am I doing? Oh, sent me a picture. Let me do that. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. So anyway, so I'm making her a chicken whatever for her birthday. And I will say this, she's one of those type of people that if you make her something, it's just she enjoys it. She enjoys it so much because it means a lot to her. Do this, do this. That's not what I want. No, that is what I want. No, that isn't what I want. Browse. Open. Okay. Where is it? Why are you not in there, you little image? There we go. Hold on. And we're going. Nope. There we go. There is the picture of what we're making. Um, compliments of Linda. Compliments of Linda. Okay, hold on. I know I haven't been around in a while. Hold on, let me go over this way because I can see it. Um, new job, 40-hour week, only off on the weekends. Hey, completely understand, and it's fine. It's fine, Scotty Scott. It's fine. Linda is on no, Crafty is on a 5-stream streak. Um, and Picking Halls just subbed. Thank you, Picking Halls. Thank you for 31 months. 31 months. Thank you. Um, so anyway, we're gonna start this chicken. We're gonna start this chicken. So I am using this yarn because I have a ball of it and it kind of reminds me of, I mean, it's variegated and a chicken could be this color. So we're gonna hope it turns out good. My brain's not working really. I don't even know if my brain is working really, really good. You pulled a hamstring last week by getting. Why do you switch back and forth? Because I no, yeah, we're gonna do that. I need to move this. There we go. Yes, I think it's a perfect chick. Thank you, Panther. I think it's going to turn out to be a good chick. And it's cotton and it's some scrap yarn. And you know what? I need to use as much scrap yarn up as possible so that when KK comes over and helps me redo the yarn wall a little and get some stuff up there, it'll be good. You have an idea. So when you get subs, you could do a cute little pig. Yes, I've seen the girls got me one of those little they get me a little pig, and so I'm gonna try to find them. And you can put them in a cloth bag like you're putting pigs in a poke. That is so cute. I will put Papa. Him and Biscuit are up to no good. They're relaxing. They're up to no good. Uh, uh, he doesn't have to be summoned just because his name is said. Well, we've missed you, but I mean, everybody has a life. I mean, I don't require people to have to show up. I don't. At least I feel like I don't. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not really good. Sometimes though, Scott, it's like this. I have a job, and when I come home, sometimes all I want to do is just veg. And I literally wait for the Peepop to call me. Somebody, they're talking to you, Papa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wait for the Peepop to call. I take a shower. I veg a little, and I am ready. He's doing good. He's doing good. We're getting everything ready because we have to hire a sitter for our dog because we're going to my nephew's wedding in August, and they have been buds since he was little. I mean, him and Papa are like really close. So it's a wedding we have to go to. I've been crocheting, just haven't been able to just sit and watch the stream. And that's perfectly fine. This has worked in a round, I'm assuming, because it doesn't say slip stitch. So my favorite type of whatever. And like I said, I'm using my handy dandy Harry Potter Wooble 4mm hook and this yarn. I don't know what it is. I think this is a Lion Brand yarn. I want to say it's a Lion Brand yarn for some odd reason. That's what I want to say. Now I have to get my stitch marker out and mark this because since we're working in the round, I need to know where to stop and start. So, how's everybody's week went? Ours was a little cooler, a lot rainy. We had I think we had a thunderstorm every day. Biscuit and I caught a rabbit in my my raised garden beds today. Poor little, and Papa has fenced it off, and the little rabbit, I felt so bad, got caught. He couldn't get out. And we weren't gonna go out there and do anything to it. I mean, I wasn't gonna release couldn't release the Kraken and have Biscuit go in there because he acts like he's going to get the bunnies, but he backpedals when he gets close because he doesn't know. I'm working on making a glow in the dark hat. That sounds nifty smithy. I have other things that I could be working on that I should be working on, but her birthday is next Monday, and she decided at the last minute. We try to do birthdays on the day that they are. She decided at the last minute that she's going to take a week off, and so we had to push her party from Monday to Friday now. Yours have been nightly and loud. My oldest daughter, she said, "Mom, I'm beginning to think that we're living in Florida again." She says, "Because it's raining every day." Because I remember when we lived in Florida, the weatherman would say, "Partly cloudy with a chance of rain." Hi, Skylight Forever. How are you doing? Welcome in from YouTube. Welcome in. Do you crochet? Do you knit? What do you do? The typical summer weather evening pop-up thunderstorms happens many evenings. I I think this is the most thunderstormy July we've had. Or is this just normal for July? I don't know. So, you crochet? Oh, that's nice. Well, thank you for stopping in. We're making a crochet chicken pot holder. Um, I don't have the pattern pinned over on YouTube because I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm working on it. But it's a pretty pattern. Yes, it's my Harry Potter hook, my Harry Potter Woobles hook. So we've done the magic ring of 8, then we've doubled them. So now we're gonna put this one's a little weird. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna put my stitch marker in. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Sandy Crochet. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So then we have 2 more single crochet. Oh no, it says find a single crochet in the next stitch. Goodness gracious. Running my mouth, and that's what I get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna have to be very careful and not skip over the next stitch because sometimes, when you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there it is, 5. Hi, Stellar. I thought I saw woke up and oh, brain's not working. Woke up with some crazy thunderstorms yesterday. We got another round around after breakfast. Yes. So how I don't there it is. I've got to make sure I get the next stitch because when you put that many in a I think in a single crochet, it's sometimes even any stitch you can miss the next stitch. 3, 4. You don't hear any music. What have I done? Let's see. Okay, now can you hear that? It says it's playing. It's a bit loud now. Okay. Okay. How's that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I turned it, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. And then, so now we're going to do 5 in this one. I'm crocheting a granny square infinity blanket. Ooh, this song is about you. Okay, I'm going to have to peep over and see what's playing on Spotify right now. Oh, Maniac. Yeah, it could be. I tried to hook my AirPods up so I could hear what my music was playing, and I can't ever hear. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, let's see. see if I do 5. Except I love my granny square infinity blankets. 1, 2, 3, 5. If it's what it's I call them a never ending granny, but I would think that would be the same thing. I love 80s music too. 1, 2, 3. We'll find out if I did this right. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, we did. You need to make a glorious the granny blanket that I'm making, the granny square blanket I'm making, and I've been working on it for years. Been working on it for years. But I can only work on it like when it's really like cold outside because it's massive and it's hot. And we all know that when you're working under that kind of yarn, it gets hot and you're like, I don't want to do it. And that's sad because this is going to be this is going to be a glorious blanket when I get it done. One day. I need to get it done. I'm going to weave in my ends real fast. I've been using thread, not so much yarn recently. I've been working on a lot of smaller projects, and if it has acrylic yarn in it, it's a very small project. Though I do have to finish one for sure, one blanket before we go to this wedding. 2, if time permits, but 1 for sure. So that's what I'm going for. I'd like to make some things for my niece since she's a teacher, but I don't want to put too much on my plate. I've got things that I've got to get done because before I know it, the holidays are going to be here and things are, I'll be trying to do things at the last minute and Um, my nephew is getting married. And so Papa, Picking Halls, KK, and I are traveling to go to a wedding. I know, it's just like it's July, and I mean, half our year's over, and if you don't get started now, you might not be able to, single crochet in the next 2 stitches. 5 single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so we're making looks like an eye. This is an idea. My brain just started thinking. Okay. Hi, Axis. How are you doing? Hi, Witchy Weaver. Thank you for the check-in. Thank you for the check-in. You're doing a Halloween blanket. Well, it is Summerween for some. 2, 3, 4, 5. How are you doing, Axis? I did try to trick you by coming on later. It was my whole goal. It was my whole goal. Yes, Christmas in July next week. Well, I will say this. I think it might be set in stone. I'm not sure as long as everything's fine. But Crafty, Enchanted Creations, and I are going to be on August 2nd, each one of us is going to be doing one of these little, I think it's, what's the names of them? Lock, shock, and barrel. Lock, shock, and barrel. I'm doing shock. That's why the yarn's right there. I think Enchanted is doing lock and Crafty is doing barrel. Zero's kind of cute. I might do him too while I'm at it. But anyway, we're going to be I think it's August 2nd. And yes, August 2nd. And it's a Sunday. And I think I I don't remember what the time was. I just know it's later than I would normally be streaming. So whatever. We will be doing it. Oh, I might be in theory. Oh, I might in theory be around that day. Oh, okay. I get back from work trip at midnight prior to that. Oh, okay. Yes. Noon. Okay, noon. I just remember she had said a time. I think, yeah, it was like because we're in two, she didn't know Cub and I were in the same time zone. So I think she didn't. She was like, "Are you two in two different time zones?" And I'm like, "No, we're not. Cub and I are in the same one." It's kind of scary, both of us in the same time zone. Because we're in the zone. Not auto zone, but we're in the zone. And we're not in the Twilight Zone either. I'll be watching WWE SummerSlam that day and night. Hey, what's so scary about that? Because Scotty Scotty Scott. Well, I mean, so much greatness in one time zone. I mean, hey, what yarn are you, it's a Lion brand. I believe this is a Lion brand. It's just a variegated yarn. I probably could find another. I'm one of those type of people. I don't know what I was doing this yarn and why I rounded it into a ball. I have no earthly idea why I put it into a ball. Have none. But I'm pretty positive I've got another skein of this somewhere. And I probably could figure out what the name of the yarn is, but I believe it's a Lion brand. Does anyone have any ideas of crocheting ornaments to go Christmas that I'm putting on a tree in my parents' grave? Oh, I've never thought of that. Probably you're right. Most of the population does live in the Eastern time zone. Did you get that Hobby Lobster? My chair back looks like someone's creeping behind me. You know what? Hold on a second. I know what. Hold on. It might be Hobby Lobby, Linda, but Arla Hobby, maybe it is Hobby Lobby yarn. I don't know. I can't find it. Can't find the other yarn because I know the other yarn has a skein on it. You know what? No, this is that K&C yarn from Joann's. It's the K&C. I don't know, knit and crochet yarn. It's from I got this from Joann's. You know, rest in peace, Joanne. So, we can't say the J word. It will always be too soon. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I just want to whack the snot out of whoever ran Joann's because I'm like, do y'all know how to balance a checkbook? I mean, goodness gracious. Because that's what they said they were okay. I'm not saying they didn't know how to balance a checkbook. They were building themselves up way too fast in certain areas. Yeah. I just don't understand. I just I think when COVID happened, there were a lot of people starting to craft, and then when people started going back to their jobs, they just quit. So, I don't know. They kept building and building and building, and the people weren't there anymore crafting. Except for people like me who buy yarn for no unearthly reason other than, "Oh, look at that pretty yarn. I might use it one day." Okay, I did that right. See, ours was completely opposite. Like, I can go now, do I go to Michael's now? Yes, I do go to Michael's. I go to Hobby Lobby, I go to Michael's. I spread the love between the 2 of them. But our Michael's, I just don't they don't have we only have 1 aisle on each side at our Michael's. The people around here that I think that go to Michael's are more like the people who paint, and they cater more towards that, the painting, and that's fine. To stay in business, you do. You have to cater to what your demographic is, I think. I'm not saying that. Now, my mom, when I go see my mom, her Michaels, oh my goodness, rows and rows of yarn. So, and my Hobby Lobby here, the only yarn that they have is their own yarn. I think that one of the last times I went in, I did see some lion brand yarn in there, and I was thinking, oh, because I have yarn, Red Heart Super Saver yarn with a sticker on it from Hobby Lobby from when I moved here because I had never seen a Hobby Lobby before until I moved here. You're our crochet, you're our crocheting demographic. I wish. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. That's a big hat to wear. Um, but I was actually using a skein of yarn from Red Heart, and it had a Hobby Lobby s- sticker on it. Where they and then all of a sudden, I remember when we moved away and moved here, the Hobby Lobby I went to, they only carried their yarn. It's like they stopped buying other people's yarn and said, "You know what? We're just gonna have our yarn. That's it." It is mostly home decor. That's why I only go in there, like, when they have a sale and they have maybe I'm like, so I have this. So I want the same. So if even though they have lot numbers, I still want the same color somewhat, then I will go in and get the yarn that's what I have. And yeah, they are a lot of home decor. I mean, I would consider them more of a home decor store than a yarn store. Now, my Dollar Tree does, well, yeah, Crafty's one of the lucky few in the world that doesn't have to buy yarn. Now, when KK and I get this wall back in this thing, I mean, I probably won't have to buy yarn for a while. She actually sent me something she wants me to make. Um, and she was like, I think you have enough yarn. And I probably do have enough yarn to make it without having to go buy. Bye, Sandy. You have a nice day. Thank you for stopping in. And witchcraft. Let's see. Goodness gracious, my phone's blowing up. Okay. So I'm gonna count this because for some odd reason. Okay. I did it right. Thank goodness. So, okay. I think I'm making one chicken and it's going to fold. It's going to fold up because this is the bottom of where the chicken's at. So we're kind of, you know what? It looks like an eye. If you could make this one of those, the evil eye, you could, you could just, yeah. Hi, Rick Rods. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the check-in. Um, so now my mind's like racing because I'm like, my daughter has an evil eye pillow in her house and it's not crochet. It's something else. And I've always been like, oh, I wonder how I could do that. And I look at it all the time when I go to her house. And this pattern right here would help me get to a point to make the eye. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So I they're sleeping. Maybe if you have Jonas. Oh, I do. You know, she passed away last week. She passed away last week, I think. Maybe the beginning of July. So the lady from Home Alone passed away too. The one that was in Home Alone 2, the pigeon lady, she passed away too. Or I should say also. Hi. Oh, please hydrate. I think it was like yesterday or today. I don't know. It was in the news today. Oh, uh, ooh. Well, Axis, I'm going to tell you what, the minute I saw that, I thought of you. And I was like, oh, poor Axis. Oh my goodness, my husband's day. Oh, hey, our anniversary is tomorrow. I got you some divorce papers. 18 years. I would I would slap him full of snot. Be like, buddy, you're crazy. I would take Papa out if he did that to me. So let's see. 2, 3. But anyway, the picture they showed of her, um, yeah, because she used to be your little thing in my Discord. So we have a running joke about papers in the mail whenever we're getting sassy with each other. Well, I mean, you have to. After 18 years, you have to get sassy with each other. Makes life a little bit more exciting. I can't believe I have 2 sleeping people. Well, okay, a sleeping person and a dog. We've been together for almost 30 years, almost 30. So, well, I'm gonna get out of bed and stretch and say hi to my roommates. Your head once. Thank you for the follow, Marshall Shirley. Marshall Hurley. I can't talk. I can't. I gotta make this a little bit smaller. Well, we'll see you later, Scotty. You just hit your 25th in March. We've only been married for what is this? 2026. We've only been married for 23 years. So, yeah, you can be good boys when y'all try. I I think I'm just amazed that he's lasted this long with me. He hasn't gotten rid of me. I know, Biscuit. He wouldn't get rid of me. The dog turned around and growled at him like you're not getting rid of her. No. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And we have done it. So does anybody have anything planned for today, like later today? Um, I'm just gonna clean up a few things. I'd like to do a few things out in my garage, but it will require moving things around, and I'm just not in the mood to move a bunch of stuff around. So, and well, after this, I do have to go out and I do have to dueling needles. How are you doing? Oh, yes. With that fire going up on in Canada up there. Where's that, Papa? Well, I don't know. He was showing me pictures of how the air quality in Cleveland yesterday. So, yeah. I can't imagine the poor people in Canada right now that are near it having to get out. And, it's kind of sad because now is the time, you get out, it's nice, it's warm, and you can be outside. And then, you know, I don't, it's kind of sad. This is not going to turn out this is going to be a good chicken color, a good chicken color. Okay. So now we are on round 6. Um, no, now is the time you stay inside where the AC is. Okay. I'll never forget this. I was probably 10 years old and stayed the night with my cousin. Hold on, I gotta move this. The next morning, my aunt was trying to get something off of a shelf behind the TV, and she was blocking it. Michael said, "I've been." Goodness gracious! Oh my lord! I might go look outside and see if the dumpsters are okay. They've been overflowing. Okay, move. So round. Okay, that should be 40 stitches. Hey, Q-Snap Side Quest, how are you doing? Salt Lake hit a record 109 last Sunday. Ooh, the humidity has been what's bad because of all the rain for us. Rain. Four. We are? Yeah. Four. I got to go out and pick my squash. One, two, three, four. I chat GPT
Yeah,
did.
it looks like a lemon.
Chat GPT said it was.
This is a squash. You know, here's the thing. You weren't raised in Ohio. Let me tell you about.
I listen to Chat GPT because you listen to him all the time, so I'm going to listen to him.
You got to listen to Farmer Ben. Okay. And this is the thing.
You need to go out there and look at it. You just saw a picture, and maybe I took a wrong.
At our county fair.
I'll tell you right now. I don't care about his county fair. It's listening.
They had contests. You were the biggest.
I'm not trying.
I know you're trying to win a contest, but yours isn't even a baby one.
Well,
I've seen full size crops, and you're picking these things too. So those banana pepper things.
Oh, y'all have fires in Oregon too?
These,
goodness gracious. Well, and Oregon's right next to Canada.
Close to it. Or is it right next to it?
No, it goes Oregon, Washington.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm stacking states. I'm glad it wasn't doing that when we were visiting a couple weeks ago. The humidity can get bad. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It starts sweating.
6. There's a fire a few miles where you're surrounded. That's not good, Stellar. No, I said that's not good. I said that's not good. Okay. So then 19. I feel like I should 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, two. Hold on. I want to see if I pulled that one right because I don't think that I pulled. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in this stitch, I want to make sure I'm getting the points on the points. We don't need to have a lopsided chicken. Even though I would say a chicken is organic, it could be lopsided and it'd be okay. But we're getting her a shirt. The girls that I work with, we've all went together and we got her a shirt that says, I raise chickens, so I'm a chicken tender. And I got it and I ordered it, well, off of Papa's Amazon account yesterday and I got it in her favorite color, purple, because she loves purple. If she could have a purple chicken, she would. But she can't have a purple chicken because she'd have to diet. Her chickens are probably the best treated chickens in the whole wide world. One of her chickens had to go to the vet the other day, and her husband sent her a picture, and the chicken looked scared. And she says, "You've got to get down there and you've got to say, 'You're brave. You're doing wonderful.'" And he says, "I am not talking to a chicken like that." She says, "Call me now and put this to the chicken's ear." So she talked to the chicken and told the chicken that it was being brave and it was being courageous. And he said the chicken calmed down. So she loves those chickens. Loves them. And she has taught me that I probably never want chickens ever. So, well, no, her chickens are just a lot of work. Hers got that bumblefoot. I haven't had to water my garden all week long because it's rained. I do. I have a yard boy. Y'all should see the comments on one of my local news channels Facebook page. They posted an article about the smoke from Canada and how they not do anything about it. Oh my Lord. I may have participated in the sass. Are they supposed to put up a wall? I mean, like a cloud or a dome over Canada to keep the smoke in? I don't know. Stellar people are crazy. Two, 3, 4. Did you participate in the sass so you could like poke the bear and get people even more mad? I could see that. That would be the fun part of it. Be this sassy person that keeps keeps what's the new Karen? Jessica, keep the new Jessica riled. So when we in the USA have wildfires, what country has come to help put them out? Canada. So why aren't we going to help them? I mean, the I will say this. This time of year, I think the rain and everything else, and then sometimes we get, severe weather. We don't get as many tornadoes as like Linda and Enchanted get. And I'm sure you get tornadoes too in Idaho. I mean, we get tornadoes here, but where we live, we are very lucky. I don't know what the curve of the land has, but we don't we get flooding. So in our area, it's more prone to flooding. Yeah, the tornadoes don't come as much as they come in other parts of the country. Some of the comments were exactly this, but I suggested that we turn off the oscillation feature. We'll turn them on high and point them at Canada to keep the smoke out. I just Fires are devastating. I know that whatever, sometimes, they do fire burns to whatever, but fires are devastating. I mean, any natural event, tornadoes are devastating. I'm not saying any one's more than the other. But, people should just come together and help other people. It's not like they have a choice. They're like, "Yay, today we want a fire." No. "Yay, today we want a tornado." No, they don't do that. The people on the coast don't sit there and go, "Ooh, we want a hurricane." I mean, it's Mother Nature. We're at her mercy. It's not, and where she chooses to blow the wind is where she chooses to blow the wind. Soapbox, I'm back off of it. Yeah, but I mean, just think about it when the United States wasn't as populated and, like, people were out, as Papa says. I mean, farmers, I mean, if something caught on fire, you just did everything in under your power to save yourself. There weren't Your neighbors are all you had. I'm often grateful that I'm safely nestled in the mountains, but wildfires are definitely our most major disaster here. They are, and people just need to be nice, be kind. Was it in 2018? I think in 2018 they had really bad fires in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. And it was a big thing because the there's an aquarium in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or one of them. I forget where I think it's in Pigeon Forge. And people were so upset because the animals didn't have anywhere to go because it's an aquarium. You can't just transport fish and whatever. And people were really upset about it. I was kind of upset about it too because I'm like, they're just little animals. They don't even have a chance to run and protect themselves and things like that. But I just it was devastating. And the community came together in all parts of the state. I worked for Walmart at the time. We sent water, we sent food, I mean, we were like donating all this stuff. People just need to, I don't know, just need to love each other. That's it. We just need to love each other. I didn't have wildfire mine with, yes, no. There were a couple things that weren't on my bingo card for this year. I'm just trying to be good. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. That's true. Smoky skies or pooping yourself from lettuce. That I think the scary thing about the lettuce is for the longest time they didn't know where it was come from. Like they always know where the source is at. This one they didn't know where the source was at. Yes, now they do, but true. Yeah, glad you didn't get any Taco Bell. Me too. We had a near total firework ban this year on the 4th because the drought was so bad. It was the quietest 4th of July in my lifetime. I'm actually surprised that the public largely complied because Utah are. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I could have sworn it was Fairy Wings said on July 3rd they shot off fireworks in her area and a tree or something caught on fire and it was like next to her house. And I don't know. I That's just scary. Yes, the areas being affected by the fires is sparsely populated and the risk of harm is low. It is. And you're right, we can stay inside. Okay, guys, an ad break is starting soon. So the necessary evil is about to happen. But it will be fine. We will make it back. Gonna unwind some more of this round ball of chicken yarn. Now I got the hiccups. Not good. But yeah, so Biscuit had a good appointment. He had a better appointment than I think he's ever had today. He literally actually sat in the lobby and waited on them to come get him. We had a few large wildfires last month that made the sky look like we lived in, oh, Mordor. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but you should tell him what happened.
Oh, when he walked in, they walkie-talkie to the back and they said, Biscuit is here for his appointment. Biscuit is here for his appointment. They know him. I mean, they see him every. Yeah, we don't even have to check him in anymore. They know who he is. You see that little brown turd coming, and they're like, "Oh, people, batten down the hatches." Yeah, they normally have a room ready for him, but this time we didn't go into a room, which actually he was a lot calmer out in the lobby. In the room, he gets nosy. Yes, Biscuit has entered the building. Biscuit has entered the building. And but he was good. Work is busy today. He is a rock star. He is, well, he could be Elvis. He's fine with being Elvis, probably. He he thinks he's that he thinks he's that special. But we got up early this morning and I did get 2 loads of laundry done before I started. We had to go to the vet and then um went outside, took a picture of my squash that's Papa says is not ready to be harvested, but I think he needs to go out there because ChatGPT said it had to be 5 to 7 inches, and it's 5 to 7 inches. He says it's the size of a lemon. I think I just took a bad picture. 5. It's a yellow squash. My youngest daughter said, "Can you get me 1 squash plant?" I thought I was buying zucchini and 1 squash. She said, "Could you get me 1 squash plant? Because I'd really like some squash." Now, do zucchini and squash, are they in the same family? Yes, I believe they are. Biscuit will look cute with an Elvis wig and some sideburns and oh, he might. He wore yes. So see, I was zucchini is a squash. He did wear the candy corn hat for me last year, so maybe I can make him a rhinestone studded cotton outfit. You would look so cute in it, bud. You would look so cute. He's looking at me like, don't even think it. So anyway, I thought I was getting 2 zucchinis and a squash. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And I got 3 squash. So yeah. Really kind of disappointed. Hi, Epsically. Thank you for the check-in. Okay, so I did not do my giveaway at the beginning of the month like I normally do my giveaway at the beginning of the month. So we're going to do it today. We're going to hope I didn't mess anything up. So, so the 5 people that are on the list this month are Fairy Wings, Panther, Axis the Collector, and Linda's. Did I do that right? Is there 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fairy Wings, Panther, Axis, Linda, and Unicorn. They are the 5 people. So we are going to if Biscuit dresses as Elvis, he could sing. Ooh, he could. You could sing Hound Dog.
Is the wheel up on what I can see on the stream?
I hope that can everybody see the wheel? I can see it in my OBS, but I want to make sure. So anyway, we're gonna spin it. And we're gonna see who gets the $20 gift card from Michael's this year.
This month.
This month. And it is unicorn farts. Yeah, unicorn. So after stream, I will DM you the card number. And hold on, let's do this. So it was not rigged. It was not rigged. I have no control over it. I'll tell her you said it was rigged. I'll tell her. I will tell her. I will tell her. No, there were different names on there this month. So there were Fairy Wings was on there. So I was actually a little surprised at the names when I looked at them this month. And we will be giving away one on August 1st, which is on a Saturday, a Sunday before Crafty, Enchanted, and I do our Nightmare Before Christmas crochet. We're all gonna make amigurumis. She's making lock, I'm making shock, he's making barrel. We're going to be doing a collab, and I'm just going to be along for the ride. Those two know what they're doing. They're just going to tell me what I need to do, and I'm going to be there crocheting. That's about it. So I will be there. I have yarn, but I don't know if the yarn in there, I was just going to use worsted weight yarn too, because I don't think, maybe that the colors are there. I don't know. I might make all three of them for P-Pop. So we'll see. The yarn kit, okay, then I will be using worsted weight yarn for mine too. So, I'm very gracious that she sent me the kit. We sold them at Sam's for the longest time. But I don't understand when I worked there, I never bought any of the kits. I don't understand it. I was just like, that's not my thing. But I honestly didn't start streaming until after I stopped working there. And I really never did amigurumi before I started streaming. You want to get the Golden Girls kit? Well, if I see it, I will get it and send it to you. So, thank you for being a friend. Huh? I'm glad he loves you too. So, our youngest daughter, KK, got a tattoo of a peony. A peony. Did I say it wrong? It's a flower. And when she showed it to me, I could not do anything but laugh because of that right there. They aren't peonies, they're marigolds, you idiot. You queen. Is that what she calls it? You idiot? Or you queen? I think she says you queen. But so then I had to show her the clip because I showed it to her. It was on YouTube. You silly queen. That's the. And I showed it to her, and we just laughed for the longest time. So, yeah. Okay, thank goodness. We only have a few more rounds of this, and then we're just gonna build up. But she's like, "That's the first thing you thought of?" And I said, "Yes, that is the first thing I thought of, was that clip when she told me she got a peony on her leg." So 1, 2, 3. But yes, I did. That's KK's over here sometimes when we watch her stream. She'll be like, if you're on a Sunday and like she's over here on a Sunday, she's watched. I know Picking Halls watches you, and I know KK watches you when like she's at our house, because they don't have a need to watch Twitch at their house. I think she watches Twitch on her phone, like when me and Papa stream. I think today he's staring at you. He wants to go outside. He's saying, "No, Mom, I want you to go." He's gonna try to. He's trying to bite Papa.
Well, she trained him.
I did. I trained him to. Welcome back, Linda. Welcome back. But I think today she's doing hair for a wedding, so we won't see her today. Front. Crafty's front and center. He is front and center. Two. 3, 4, and 5. Oh, it's lunchtime too. I forgot. It's Biscuit's lunchtime. He gets fed 3 times a day. He 1, 2, 3. We divvy food his food ration for the day. Like he gets so much food a day because he's on somewhat of a diet. He can't go back to where he was before because that's why that medicine they were giving him. Anyway, neither here nor there. So he tries to remind us if we're a little late on giving him his lunch. So his breakfast, lunch, or dinner. When I go to work Monday through Friday, Papa feeds him when Papa gets up. And because I leave way before Papa gets up, because he works later than me. Excuse me. So he waits for Papa to feed him. He doesn't, whatever. On Saturdays and Sundays, it's like he knows it's my days. And he's like, oh, I can get her up early. She'll feed me early. So I've gotten to the point where when I stay home, I just say, oh, let's lay in the bed for a little bit longer. I don't want to go to work yet. And then he'll lay down. So we keep him on the same schedule as he is during the week. So just try to keep him on the same schedule. So I don't think the chicken's looking bad. I really don't think the chicken's looking bad. I mean, color-wise. We still have, this is row 8. We have 9, 10, 11, and 12 to go. And then we're going to grow the chicken. We're going to grow the chicken. Was going to do, what chicken pattern are you using? And the color is beautiful. This is a K&C yarn. I don't know. I think Michaels does carry this yarn now. I don't know what it is, what color it is. I don't. because I got rid of the little thing. Normally, if I do this, I put it in a cake, I save the wrapper on the skein, and then I put it down the middle. I don't know what in the world I did this. And the pattern I'm using, it's pinned at the top of my string, but hold on. Cancel. Oh, you know what? I probably still have it. There we go. That is the pattern I'm using. Did you already eat? You ate fast? Come here. Oh, no, you're welcome. I don't remember. I just know this is a K&C yarn. I bought it from Joann's when they were open, and I'm really kind of mad at myself for not saving. Not that I'll ever, but I honestly think didn't Michaels take all of their Michaels got all of their rights to all of their yarns, the legal rights to all of their yarns. So I know they've been doing the big twist in the area, and which makes it easier for me. Like if I have to get big twist instead of like ordering it from Hirschner's, not that Hirschner's is so bad, because I love Hirschner's because I just ordered something from them the other day. And yeah, I just ordered something from them the other day. And but sometimes just driving maybe 10 extra miles out of my way isn't such a bad thing to get the yarn immediately. So I think Papa's probably going to get him something to eat for lunch too, because he's probably hungry. He ate later. He ate later than I did. I think he ate later than I did. Maybe we ate at the same time. I have no idea. I got up this morning, made pancakes, and that's what I did. I've been craving pancakes, so I get in those moods every now and then where I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. So every now and then, and it's always like 1, 2, like when mine is always like pancakes or waffles. I'll flop in between. The lady I'm making this for, she doesn't like waffles. She likes pancakes. She says because waffles, they hold the syrup on it. And I'm like, that's why I like that's why I like waffles. Because they have the little crevices and they hold the little syrup and the butter in it. And it's just so And when we did the keto, I love making chaffles. So, and because you can get so many, and I mean, you can do it with waffles too, but the chaffles are a lot. I like, because I have the little mini waffle dash thing that makes little baby chaffles. So you can make so many flavors, and you don't have to make like such a large amount. So it's really good because you can make savory, you can make sweet. I mean, you can do that with waffles too, but I like my little mini dash waffle maker because it just makes them so fast, and you don't feel like you're waiting forever. It's not like a big production. At least for me. That's the way I look at it. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm gonna count this around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on round 8. Ooh, I just shook my table. Sorry. But for lunch, we're probably gonna have John Paul Marzetti. And it's a goulash. We just give it a fancy name because his mother gave it a fancy name. when he was growing up. So it's just hamburger, noodles, pasta sauce, and cheese. It's a goulash, in my opinion. I should make a bunch and freeze them, and then yes, that would be really good. I'm going to, I have some sourdough starter that, discard that I need to, make, um, just some, like, sourdough discard waffles and pancakes and stuff out of. So that's what I need to do to get rid of some of my discard. And sourdough is better for diabetics. It does have a lower glycemic index, whatever the GI index. So, and it doesn't bother me. I don't make them so that like the people are like, oh, but they're so sour. No, they're not. I mean, maybe I do it wrong. I have no idea. Maybe I've done it wrong. I'm trying to perfect my because 1, 2, 3, just making a regular bread loaf instead of using um with like a little bit of honey and the trying to get that make it just a loaf so it's just easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're on it. Sometimes during the week is the better time for me to do stuff like that. Because on the weekends, I always feel like I know that I stream and then then I have other things I have to do after I stream. So though I haven't done it in a while, I have mastered the art of using inactive starter to make bread. So, oh, oh, well, that's what I'm trying to master. So, because I have quite a bit of discard right now. And I refuse to be one of those people that throw it away. I I just in my mind I can't because it's useful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's useful. So, so oop, I got fuzz. Yes, and it is. It's food. And um like we're trying to get a lot better with the because Papa eats we cook like okay, so like we'll put Monday we'll cook dinner. So Monday, because it's just me and him, we'll cook dinner and it's enough for 4. So we have dinner on Monday and Tuesday. Then on Wednesday we cook again, so Wednesday and Thursday. And it's just our way of being able to buy the same amount, and we don't mind eating like the same thing twice in a row. That doesn't bother us. So it just makes it a lot easier, and we don't have food waste and always have something for lunch. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, groceries have kind of always been expensive in perspective to some things. I mean, because you need them. So, but now that it's just me and him, it's, waste not, want not. And I mean, we wouldn't buy it and waste it anyway. It's just, we just have to make the things that we like that we know that it's not going to be that big of a deal to eat it the next day for dinner. Hi, Ashley. How are you doing? Welcome in from YouTube. Welcome in. Do you crochet? Do you knit? Do you, what kind of crafting do you do? I am making a chicken. It's a free pattern. I'm making a chicken potholder. Hi, Anarita. How are you doing? Thank you for the check-in. So I think I've got 3 more rounds to go, and then we'll be growing a chicken. I crochet. Currently I'm ironing my husband's dress shirts, but when I'm done, I'm going to crochet. That's a good thing. You do a little bit of chores and then you get to reward yourself. I started a perpetual stew in a crock pot again, and that's going to be dinner for the rest of the week, along with homemade sourdough. Car problems have to cut in the budget. I was going to say, with the way that, I mean, everything is nowadays. I mean, no matter what, I mean, food is where we need it. So if you can cut down the expense of anything, that's even better. Yes, do the chore, then reward yourself. We have to do. I mean, I love anything that, plus, I will say this, when we cook like that, it makes it easier. So, like, when we get like he works from home. So, a lot of times he'll do the cooking, and that's whatever. It's really, really nice. But I like it because it's like you don't have to cook every night. And then like, if you have a perpetual stew and you have it in the crock pot, you know what you're having, and it's a lot less mental load off. A lot of the mental load off. Let's see. The garden is finally starting to produce a little bit too. I pulled my first zucchini yesterday and went straight into the pot. Plus, I still have some zucchini from in the freezer from last year. 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. Papa probably get whatever with me. So I got banana peppers. I thought I was getting bell peppers, but I didn't. I did get my bell pepper plants. They just haven't started growing anything yet. Then my daughter wanted a yellow squash and I got 2 zucchinis. I thought I didn't get zucchinis. They're all squash. Zucchinis are squash. I understand that, but I mean, I was thinking I was getting zucchini, but I didn't. So, let's see if I can find it. So I went out this morning because I wanted to see how my plants were doing. And hold on. There's my first little yellow squash. I'm so excited. And I probably took it wrong, but it says that I asked ChatGPT because I'm not really a good farmer. Pop is a farmer. We got a late start too. But anyway, Papa says it looks like a lemon. He says, that looks like a lemon. Doesn't look like a lemon to me. Anyway, so I took a picture of it and I put it in ChatGPT because I'm not a farmer. He is. He grew up on a farm. I didn't. Well, anyway, so he says it's not ready. ChatGPT says it is. Has to be 5 to 7 inches long. And he said the little flower at the end of it is dried up. So it should be ready. Don't wait too long. So I got those. I got the squash plant for my youngest daughter because she likes to do squash. So fry it, whatever, roast it, whatever she does with it. So hopefully, yes, that's what ChatGPT said. Said you want them small and tender. The larger they get, the tougher they get. I'm not trying to enter some county fair for the biggest squash. So anyway, also said that if I start plucking it off, it will make the plant produce more. So I'm actually really excited about that because don't think I won't roast me up some squash for something. So the lady I work with, her roommate has went ballistic. They have tomatoes, they have bell peppers, they have cucumbers. She has, I mean, she's bringing. I'm bringing in banana peppers like crazy. My plants are going crazy now. I picked a few of them off of each one of them. Now they're just like, so they're going crazy. So I take them in. We kind of trade vegetables off some stuff. Like her roommate didn't do banana peppers, but I feel like that's an awful one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But anyway, so we trade veggies off. And then the one girl, her house, I think she had her house, it was finished getting built last year, but she didn't get her garden started this year. We actually got a really late start. I didn't get started until Ju end of May, beginning of June. So it's a little late, but I'm really happy with the production. Now, my neighbors said their tomatoes are going crazy. 2, 3. But Pop and I aren't tomato people. I know, probably sounds like un-American, but we're not. I don't know what his problem with it. I know why I don't like tomatoes, and it has nothing to do with whatever. My grandmother, she had a garden, and I ate a bunch of green tomatoes when I was little and got sick. And so I can't get past it. So my husband got tomato plants for 50 cents each. We planted them, but it was way super late. They're alive, but the heat has been rough on them. They don't look like they're growing. Now, Papa said if I did really, really good this year with my garden stuff, he would do like picking hauls and he would get me um a greenhouse so that I could try to keep them through the winter. We don't get really harsh winters. We in January and February are really harsh, like ice and snow and stuff like that. But it's like a week maybe. So I'm hoping we'll just do good. We'll get it done and I can get a greenhouse. But my co-hostess went to sleep. Papa's missing. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, hold on. 2, 3, 4. I think my neighbor, she knows, I think she knows somebody like at a nursery or something. And I think she gets like really good deals on her plants. I would just like to be able to keep mine alive throughout the winter, somewhat, even if they're dormant, keep them alive so that I'll be able to use them the next year. Even though, like, most of my plants, let's see, the only one that I had last year was the bell peppers. And of course, bell peppers, their seeds are easy to harvest and replant and keep. So, but I did learn from uh there's a show on Netflix. Zach Galifianakis does it, and it's a 6-episode thing on plants, on vegetables, tomatoes, whatever. And I did learn that you have to graft a grape plant, like you have to have a vine and you have to graft it onto another plant to get what you want. If you do a grape seed or a pit or anything, you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. He went to pick up rabbit food and they had all these, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Where'd you go?
I just stayed down. He came back.
Oh, okay. I know that when I got my plants, um like Sam's and Walmart, they were trying to get rid of all of them because they didn't want to have them anymore because, the season, you know, is coming up on planting and they didn't want any extra because they have to write that stuff off. And I mean, it is a loss for them if they don't sell it. So I got like 3 plants for like $15. And I know that maybe I don't know, but they were like 14 something or 12 something a piece at one time. So I feel like I got 3 for the price of 1. But I do want to get better. I want to get more focused, especially if I can grow some things. So let's just do this. I'm going to round them on by this. Just 3, 4, 34. Did I go too far out? Maybe I did. Yes, I did. I posted them on Instagram. Hold on. I didn't put them in Discord. Hold on. If I can get there, we'll get it. I strung them up on string. We just put them up on the walls. She's going to put them up different. She loved them. She loved them. So, um, We're going to do one more row, and then I'm going to count these, and then we're going to figure out where I'm at. Okay. Two, two, one, two, one, two, three. She loved them. It was a fun party. It was a fun party. She really I got her Pops and Pops. She calls him Pop. Well, she doesn't call him Pops, but she mwah. But anyway, so we got two little people, and one looked like me and had red hair, and then one was a little bald-headed guy. And we should have given them to her last because she liked those. And then Pops got her a unicorn that plays music. It's a rideable toy, but it plays music. And she loves it. Are you streaming on other platforms too? Or am I just missing YouTube comments for some reason? I'm streaming on Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. So I normally have a chat that has both of them out there, but it's broken right now. So unfortunately, the YouTube people can't see what the Twitch people are saying. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to get that fixed. Which one is it?
It should be grayed out. Multi-chat right there below your.
Oh, we're gonna see if it works.
Well, it looks like it's connected now. It doesn't have the connecting.
Yeah.
So if someone does something,
Like, hold on. Oh, see,
Yep.
there it goes. Now it's back on. Okay. I couldn't get it to work for a week, so I just took it down because I was like, kept saying connecting, connecting, connecting. And maybe we just had to let it rest for a while. No, you're not going crazy. Okay, but her chat didn't show up. It showed up on my ground control, but it didn't show up over there.
give me your mouse.
Okay. I have an IT guy in house. Okay. When I get to the end of this, I've got to count where I'm at because I think we might be able to grow this up now. Maybe not, because it was 34. What in the world? I don't want it to, I don't want to have my yarn split. So. $20. 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 21, 22, 23, 7, 8, 6, 6, 22, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8,
I don't see. Maybe it will now.
Okay. I think here, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
Things are broken.
Okay, so we're going to start moving up on the chicken now. So I just need to take these out. And then I need to write this down because I'm not going to be able to remember this. 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just trying to make a big chicken. I guess I'm just trying to make a big chicken.
Yeah, I don't know why the YouTube stuff isn't coming through. I had to get a better chat thing. This thing's been unreliable, which is stupid because he acts like his stuff is so good. But
Well, it is for him because he knows what he's doing.
no,
But
but
the
some
thing
of his stuff he sells.
Oh,
And so I'm like, oh well, I'll have to find something different, I guess.
it's okay.
He probably moved it behind his paywall, the one that's actually working. The free one half broken. Come on, bud.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, no, no. It's not working. So it's, I mean, I can see what everybody says. Um, but when we first started it, it worked. So he's just my IT guy, my better half is going to have to find a different thing. So now we're working on the body we're going to work up. So we have 9 rows of just making the little chicken grow. I don't even think I made her chicken coasters last year. I was gonna make her chicken butt coasters this year, but then I thought, yeah, I made her coasters last year. I'm not gonna make her coasters again this year. So I saw this potholder and then I thought, oh, I've got the perfect yarn for it. This is really cool. And so I'm making this. I don't even think she even let her family use the coasters I made her last year. So thought about making her a chicken purse, but she really probably wouldn't carry it. He knows more than I know. It's a different world in the IT, so at least you get it. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, I think when I have to do the rows that they're technically the mindless rows, because I'll have to just keep going and making them. You would think that I could just run my mouth constantly, which I usually don't have a problem with talking. I usually can talk incessantly about anything and everything and nothing all in combined. But sometimes my brain just stops, like, and I'm like, count as I go. And I don't need to count because this literally is just row after row. Oh, so I showed Witchy Weaver a picture of my lemon, and she said I need to go pick it. She said if you let them get too big, they're not as tender. I end up translating for my husband when he's talking to someone else. He's from IT to speak English. That I will say this, my husband, um, the company he works for, he's like the go-between. He's like says, "So what do you want us to make?" They tell him, and then he goes and tells the IT people, and then he has to tell them, "No, you can't do that." He says he's the only IT guy that speaks proper English. Yes, they speak TikTok. Yeah, she says that's what she does for her husband. They want to speak tackling the marketing and the other departments want to speak in regular English, and so I'm the only one that can translate between both. I guess he's a translator, so he understands. I understand what they're asking, pushing back. Yeah, no, but you understand her because she has to do both too. I hope she likes this. I'm pretty sure she will. Birthdays always stress me out though at work. I don't I don't like them to celebrate my birthday. I just don't. Do I like my birthday? Yes, I do. But it's very stressful when it's with the people that I work with. And I don't understand because it really isn't any different. It's just weird because we're a very small department, but when we do things, the other departments will be like, well, they're not including us. Well, you don't include us when you guys do your department's birthdays. It's not like it's a company-wide thing. There's like 4 or 5 departments, but people get their feelings hurt when it's one department is doing something, but you don't, and I should say it's only one department that gets that way. When you don't include them, they get upset. And I'm like, but they don't include us when they don't include anybody when they do their birthday parties or anything like that. And, you know, if the company said, you know, you have to include everybody or you can't do it or whatever, I would completely understand that and I would be on board with that. But, you know, my one coworker says the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So the more they complain, the more they get. And they do. They're actually preferential. They do actually get preferential treatment. So, but we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, we all get to come home and our department hopefully gets to come home in October. So we shall see. We've had so many dates when they've told us we're going home. Just get this done and you can go home. Just get this done and you can go home. So I hope this turns. I'm probably going to have to. I really think I'm probably. I don't know. I hope it, as it grows, it flattens out because we're basically making both sides of the chicken because it doesn't say make two of these as we go along. So hopefully it will flatten out a bit as we get further up the chicken. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Then we're going to decrease a bit when we get done with this. Hi, Pose Ghost. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good afternoon. Hopefully, you're having good weather in your neck of the woods. Hopefully, we are making a chicken pot holder. We're seeing how this is going. We're now working up the chicken and working on both sides. So we're gonna fold this together and end up sewing it. And I am using a 4mm hook and a ball of yarn. It's K&C. I bought it at Joann's, and I've just not had a project to use it with. So this chicken is a good thing because chickens are all different colors. Good. Just got back home from lunch. Tried washing the dishes, and the garbage disposal is tore up again. Last week it was your AC. Ugh. They're just trying to get you one way or the other, aren't they? We are doing good. We've had nothing but thunderstorms all week long. At least it's been in the afternoon. So when I get home, it's my drive home from work. It's been really crappy, but you know, an ad break is starting soon, everyone. So, oh, now it's working. Well, yeah,
Is it?
and I don't know. It's over there. I'm trying to get at least the majority of this body done on the chicken today. So that started a little later today. I probably should have had a snack before I started, but I didn't. But at least we're moving up the body. So hopefully it will flatten out a bit to where I can, instead of it flipping, it's going to go like this. But my chicken doesn't seem like I don't know. Maybe it will here in a minute. I don't know. My chicken's not doing what I think it needs to do. I don't know. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more row and I'm starting to get hungry. And I just, crappy doodles. Okay, we're stopping now because now I've got to count back and I've got to figure it out. Let's see. Hold on a second, because we will finish this up tomorrow. We will do a day 2. And we will get this rooster chicken, whatever, doing good. Gotta wait for everybody to come back from the ad. Don't want to just. Oh no! Thank you, Linda, for being here. I don't know what is wrong with me. It was a late start. Is It's not Biscuit's fault. It's my fault. It's not Biscuit's fault. We did try to get the next appointment that we have to do it. It's in August. We did get it scheduled for earlier so that hopefully we won't have to, if I'm late, I'd just be a few minutes. It won't be like a whole half hour. Maybe it set my whole day off a little wrong. I don't know. I mean, that could do. I mean, you get out of, what do you want to call it? You get out of like your daily routine, how you normally do it. And it makes it sets you off a little bit. Trying to see. I'm just gonna do that. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Oh, good morning, Unicorn. How are you doing? The ad break is now finished. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I am having some counting difficulties and I have didn't do my stitch marker exactly where I needed to do it. So now I'm gonna have to go back. I'm a little off a little bit this morning. So I am going to rate out. Let's see who is there anyone? that's crocheting. Let's see. Well, okay, I'm gonna just go here. We're gonna go over to Supreme. She's doing polygamists. We're gonna go over to her. Nobody that I'm following is crocheting right now. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I should be starting around 10. So, and we will be finishing the chicken up. We'll be getting it where we need to get it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.